What's up, Steelers family? Welcome back to the channel. The Pittsburgh Steelers are sitting at 10-3, and this team is pushing to improve week after week as we enter the most critical part of the season. But with the highs come challenges, and today, we're diving into some tough news about George Pickens and what it means for the team moving forward. Before we get started, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a single update during this playoff push. Let's get into it. Sunday's 27-14 win over the Cleveland Browns was a big moment for the Steelers. Not only did it mark their second consecutive victory, but it also reinforced their dominance in the AFC North. The offense showed resilience, stepping up without their star wide receiver George Pickens, who was ruled out just an hour before kickoff due to a hamstring injury. While some rumors suggested Pickens' absence might have been disciplinary, those theories were quickly put to rest. Steelers insider Jerry Dulock confirmed that Pickens is dealing with a grade 2 hamstring injury, an ailment that typically requires a 2-week recovery period. It's not a punishment or anything like that. The guy is hurt. With a grade 2 hamstring, it's unlikely he plays against the Eagles next week either. The Steelers are just being cautious to avoid a more serious setback. Hamstring injuries are no joke, especially for an explosive player like Pickens. His health will be critical for Pittsburgh's postseason hopes, and the team is wisely taking a conservative approach. With Pickens sidelined, the Steelers leaned on other wide receivers to carry the load. And let's give credit where it's due. Players like Scotty Miller, Van Jefferson, and Mike Williams stepped up big time. 1. Scotty Miller. Miller was a revelation on Sunday. His speed and ability to get open down the sidelines provided the kind of spark the offense needed. 2. Van Jefferson. Jefferson delivered a highlight-worthy touchdown, showing why the Steelers brought him in. His route running and chemistry with quarterback Kenny Pickett are improving every week. 3. Mike Williams. Acquired at the trade deadline, Williams has been underutilized until now. Against the Browns, he made 3 crucial catches, including a spectacular one-handed grab for 22 yards. Williams' performance reminded everyone of the talent he brings to the table and why he deserves more opportunities moving forward. Head coach Mike Tomlin praised these players after the game, saying, "This is what team football looks like. Guys stepping up when their number is called. That's what we're about here in Pittsburgh." Let's talk about what this means for the Steelers' playoff run. At 10-3, Pittsburgh is in prime position to win the AFC North, but the schedule doesn't get any easier. The Steelers face a brutal end-of-season gauntlet with games against the Eagles, Ravens, Chiefs, and Bengals. A healthy George Pickens would make navigating these matchups significantly easier, but his recovery timeline raises questions about how the team will adapt without him. 1. Winning Week 16 against Baltimore. The simplest path to the division title is beating the Ravens in Week 16. A win there would all but guarantee a home playoff game. 2. Tiebreaker advantage. Even if Pittsburgh loses to Baltimore, they can still win the division if they finish with the same record.
Why?
The Ravens' loss to the Raiders in Week 2 could play a huge role in tie-breaking scenarios. 3. Focus on common games. If the Steelers can beat either the Eagles or Chiefs, they'll gain an edge in common games, a critical tiebreaker over Baltimore. Coach Tomlin has always emphasized controlling what you can control, and with this roadmap, the Steelers have multiple ways to secure the AFC North crown. George Pickens isn't just a wide receiver, he's a game-changer. His ability to make contested catches, stretch the field, and command double coverage opens up the entire offense. Without him, the Steelers lose a significant element of unpredictability. While Sunday's performance showed the depth of Pittsburgh's roster, the playoffs are a different animal. The Steelers will need every weapon in their arsenal to compete with teams like the Chiefs and Bills. The focus now shifts to the Week 15 matchup against the Eagles. Philadelphia boasts one of the best defenses in the league, and they'll present a formidable challenge for Kenny Pickett and the Steelers' offense. Without Pickens, Pittsburgh will once again rely on its committee of receivers. Players like Williams, Jefferson, and Miller will need to replicate their strong performances from Sunday. The running game, led by Najee Harris and Jaylen Warren, will also play a crucial role in keeping the offense balanced. The Steelers' defense, of course, remains a cornerstone of the team's success. With stars like T.J. Watt and Minkah Fitzpatrick leading the charge, Pittsburgh will look to keep games close and give their offense every opportunity to succeed. Sunday's win wasn't just another victory, It was a statement. The Steelers are firing on all cylinders, and much of that success can be traced back to the leadership of veteran quarterback Russell Wilson. Since returning from a lingering calf injury earlier this season, Wilson has transformed this offense into a force to be reckoned with. In an exclusive interview with Sports Illustrated, tight end Pat Freiermuth shed light on how Wilson earned the respect of the locker room during his recovery and after stepping back into the starting role. "Not that we ever didn't have respect for Russ," Freiermuth shared. "It was tough when he was hurt, but he did a great job when he was hurt of being involved and helping Justin Fields any way he could. That's what helped him when he came back. Guys knew that he had our back. He had Justin's back. There was no animosity between the two. It was all about winning." Let's break that down for a moment. What Freiermuth is describing isn't just leadership, it's selflessness. Wilson didn't sulk on the sidelines while Fields was leading the team to a 4-2 start. Instead, he became a mentor, helping Fields navigate game plans, defenses, and in-game adjustments. This team-first mentality set the tone for his triumphant return, and it's why the Steelers have won 6 of the 7 games since Wilson reclaimed the starting role. Why Russell Wilson was the right choice. Let's address the elephant in the room. When head coach Mike Tomlin made the controversial decision to replace Justin Fields with Russell Wilson, the Steelers were already winning. Fields had shown flashes of brilliance, and fans wondered if disrupting the momentum was a mistake. But Tomlin saw the bigger picture. Fields, though talented, lacked the experience needed for a deep playoff run. Wilson, on the other hand, is a proven veteran who's seen it all on the football field. It's just his experience and his leadership. Being that vet, he's seen a lot of things on the football field. Just him being able to rely on that and get us into great looks for situations, he's a hell of a quarterback. The stats back it up. Over his first 7 games with Pittsburgh, Wilson has thrown 12 touchdown passes and only 3 interceptions, boasting a calm, calculated approach that's infectious across the entire roster. The Steelers' offense has evolved since Wilson took over. It's not just about his arm, it's about the balance he's brought to the team. Wilson's deep ball has kept defenses honest, opening up opportunities for receivers like George Pickens, Pat Freiermuth, and Van Jefferson. With defenses respecting Wilson's ability to stretch the field, Najee Harris and Jaylen Warren have found more room to operate. Both backs have been instrumental in controlling the tempo of games. One of Wilson's biggest strengths is his ability to make plays when it matters most. Whether it's a game-winning drive or a crucial third-down conversion, Wilson delivers under pressure. Pat Freiermuth deserves a shout-out for his consistent contributions this season. The tight end has become one of Wilson's most reliable targets, particularly in high-pressure situations. Freiermuth's ability to find soft spots in the defense and make tough catches has been a game-changer for the Steelers. His comments about Wilson reveal the mutual respect between quarterback and receiver, which is a big reason this offense is clicking. The road ahead, Eagles await in Week 15. Steelers Nation, the team's toughest test of the season is just around the corner. This Sunday, Pittsburgh travels to face the 11-2 Philadelphia Eagles, a team many are already pegging as a Super Bowl favorite. As of now, the Eagles are 5-point favorites, but don't count out the Steelers. This is a squad that thrives in the underdog role, and with Wilson leading the charge, anything is possible. Steelers defense versus Eagles offense. Can T.J. Watt and Minkah Fitzpatrick disrupt Jalen Hurts and keep the game within reach? Steelers receivers versus Eagles secondary. Will George Pickens return? If not, players like Freiermuth, Jefferson, and Miller will need to step up once again. Alright, Steelers family, now it's your turn. What do you think about George Pickens' injury and how the team handled his absence against the Browns? Are you confident in the wide receiver depth after what we saw on Sunday? And how do you feel about the Steelers' playoff chances as we head into this brutal stretch of games? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. This team is fighting for something special, and we're here to cover every step of the journey. Stay strong, Steelers Nation. Here we go. Thanks for tuning in, Steelers fans. Until next time, stay loyal, stay passionate, and always believe in black and gold. Go Steelers!